Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Jones once more. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, Jones gets it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Go left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Check, alert, alert. 60 by
Jones. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Play action, McCarthy. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is it on?
Williams starting with the pass here. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, here's Swift, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What is that?
From the 23. And he's going to work it to the 20. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
What is it on? Filthy.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
What is it on?
Working from the gun, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early, to put a fear of God into this defense.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Jones. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
It's now 4th down. Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Reichard connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Vegas!
Williams to throw on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make the defense pay.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Vikings' 48-yard line.
Second and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
At the 45-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, here's Jones. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd 10.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He finds space, middle of the field. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. McCarthy on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the pistol, Williams. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Williams throwing again here on second down. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Swift now from the pistol. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
What is up?
On play action, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field.
That's good for
The Bears at a deficit.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Crosses the 35, avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And we probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, to open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Running right, this is Jones. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, shot.
2nd down carry for Jones. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Reichert connects there, and that'll double their lead to 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this, here he goes. His slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Dowdle again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So they're left facing third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Williams from the gun. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Now the shotgun give to Chandler. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now a give up the middle to Jones. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points.
Bears 14.
Set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Williams set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Jones off the pistol give. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the 39. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCarthy throwing here. Running a screen now for Jones. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go now. 19.
McCarthy looking to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
16 yards. And it's 4th down.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's Jones on the toss. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Jones again on 2nd down. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They give to Jones, right side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Staying on the ground here with Jones. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On play action now, McCarthy. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one splits the uprights, and the Vikings take a 16-point lead. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. This is Loveland working the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What is up?
Now here's Williams. On him quick, and they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and
13.
Target to down at the 36. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by 16. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Going down on the run. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Now to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. They're going to pass it here. Has the connection to Hutchinson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jones. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today. As they get the first down, they can take the clock down to 0 now. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.
here we go. I think. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Here we go. Wait. Yeah. Here we. Wait. Yeah. Wait. There we go. Wait. Yeah, here we. Wait. Yeah, here we. Wait. Here we go. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Wait. Here we go. Wait. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Here we. Wait. Yeah, here we. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Here we go. Wait. Yeah. Here we go. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Here we go. Wait.